Akel nambangya kudagalo mide sheng matin mabinu samarom kubangsheng mapodwasho bila mazongo bila madongo binu kumai. Jukoloka ini bunuangu luangu migwa kule maber. Jutele West Nile ujala loka ipunjiri mi Technical Institute. Ajumani district utenuyu miagwera patu malaria. Tin shankasa mwen nindade padumira mwen ore lifario kupirare uya bish nyangate kashuru atfanse la mazob nukumai jukuloka unwangu ngupigwa kule migi maber lambenu weshire iriambu mubedu ipida uriang inindu ario padumira mwen ore lifario kupirare uya bish iriambu mushoku jukuloka jukristo jutalamish man ushungu beni weshu ikumber pagwa kule impinila kuyore mkwo mani kedu kuloka dongi kinju kuloka inebi district Alfred jawa kutia kwa landa mazo juluangu juruluori sako kuju kristo inebi district ni nenu nia gigwa ku sente migi maleng pinila ku yore mikwo migi mani kethu kuloka migu dongi lambenu weshre irambu mbedu isako madit miruriang pida man dikri pamegu mi Mothers Union minebi municipality ininda shell padwi mirangwen ore lifario kupira rawia bish Titus keno mute jatela a shell minebi town parish Church of Uganda uweshu gwakule maber utie kudaga male piene la ku yore mikwo padano man bende eketu kuloka pajuruluor wotu maber ikame luongu ju kristo ninenu niya gitiu kule maber ipacho migi
Ope kulebe mwasho kuketo shalo mami wacho ope zimi yiri Fuash moku majicho kufuiko karebedi nen niya kakamoku lebe bedi timi maber mwasho kuwe ego utie Honorable Ashim washako parish manyenu oneno bime timu uwemu ashele binu kwa bishop ebero korwa elwa kujutishwa ebero ka school mwa mashentino washikoboy pia
Reverend Grace Dugira mute parish priest minebi town parish uweshu gwakole maber konyo itenge midongo palim paju kristo man juruluor man ketu kuloka migi dongu man wotu maber
Jogi parish mwacha kwa minebi town parish utimpe lizawa manu man chaku tish bila jemi parish para Mungu bikini Mungu za chalu na waje Mungu chaku tish Mungu biyo Mungu za chaku tish
Juliet Oyen bot mute jaraluora shell isoko miroriang pida uweshu gwakulem ketu juruluor dongi kingi man bende kuloka migi medre magam medu ruompa kuloka migi gam ketu kuloka migi dongu bende
mapol en wabinu ginde rangu binu bek rabala women group binu aya ushegu de binu cheke danu eni zakunu rango kwa ngo eni zaginu ta ngo ginu shegu tata zogena shiel komandie mon kal wabinu ana binu swa kena wene wabinu swa ngode plemeja dit per ka shi ditishi ka sa cheke be demu tunchweri nya kemira sende kemira ngwebura muziri ewunu chweri ne kede bejar otaweni wi
Hashim Suleiman mutie jawang danu pinebi municipality ot mokushik ubedu welu mira wara nindweni uweshu gwako limi kinju kuloka ketu gigwako pasho migi maber man bende medu ruo migi mikwo kukuloka migi
to engage with me, talk with me as their leader and we had a very good interaction with them, as you saw and heard. They talked a lot of important issues, and I also communicated to them. And indeed, they have some groups, a number of them. For instance, they have market, a small market place there that they sell their things at a bidder. So I am in the plan of really starting to help them. I want to start to help them and prepare them for future engagements. At least they should be forming groups and have some saving groups and so forth.
Gwakuli maber ikin jukuloka konyo midongo ikingi. Dongo kuloka migi man laku yore mikuo migi kupasho migi. Kashindo Fancy Alfred Jawok West Nile TV Lema. Fortunately Alfred Jawok pinikelo Lema Asia jutele West Nile ujolo aloka itenge miponjiri man shik LEMB Som Technical Institute irombe manda woro shenkasi adek nindu ario padumirangwen ore lifario kupira rio ya bish irombu mobedu iragem Technical Institute mushoko jutele mapol ni binu karashelo ni weshu ikuma loka mani ketu ponjiri wot maber itenge paso maisha oyako Benson Pastor tiyo kulambe mazo jutela matungtung ite kalma nenu LEMB somu man LEMB tugu ujolo LEMB ponjiri midiru mijamshing majuo kudu i West Nile lembenu timire irombu mushoko jutela mapol inindario padwi mirangwen ore lifario kupirario wiabish iaruara Game Technical Institute manwangre iadura miarua mushoko jutela mapol azilo nete kalma nenu LEMB somman LEMB tugu juwi Technical Institute mapol mi West Nile ugwoku kujutela mukende mapol Brighton Barugahare mute facilitator man commissioner kukalma nenu LEMB somman LEMB tugu unyuten luak danu kama leng lemba muketu giwoku paru mi woku rombu eni.
We have come up with an initiative because we want to solve the unemployment problem, because from the research and evidence we have discovered that many of the graduates coming from our institutions have not been having the requisite skills by the employers. So there has been a mismatch between what we are producing and what the employers want. That is one. That has also caused the problem of unemployment. When people have skills which employers don't want, they don't employ them. Thirdly, the employers have complained that they spend a lot of money retraining and retooling the people when we think they should be ready for market. And that means that they are being very expensive, and in addition they are not competitive. So people find hiring expatriates or people not our own products easier and better than ours. So we are trying to align ourselves to the requirements of the world of work.
David Mubiru Mushungu Shallow Director for Directorate Mi Industrial Training uweshu shik magibe woku dumanyen ubushikonyo mipongo vuja munya ithenge patish itedelu eni.
The new law introduces a reform that brings in place a new TVET system. A TVET system that mentions that employers should lead the training of hand workers or practitioners in this country. So this is a very good thing for both employers and hand workers, because they will prescribe what level of skills, what type of skill sets that are employable in their own understanding. Different from what we've been doing. We've been managing a supply-led system. We sit in institutions elsewhere from the Ministry of Education and Sports, design curricula, design training programs, train students or trainees, and graduate them, not knowing what the employer wants. Only to be surprised that so many people are not employed. Why? Because the skill sets that you have given to these people doesn't match what the employers want. So that's what this law is curing primarily.
Omo Francis, mute principal mi Aruara Game Technical Institute, uweshu etie kudanyonga madit man bende ejolu. Aloka manyen majuwo kudu mubeshikonyo ni loku. Mani kethu giti maber.
Challenges, but we have to embrace. And as an institution and the sector, we embrace this. we have been taken through the implication, the transition, and to me, this is a positive direction to come. Every development, there must be some means or ways. Of course, it has its negative repercussion, but the positive overweighs this. Now, the next task which the team we are hosting here today from the Ministry of Education are here to engage with the different stakeholders and then unpack their fear and make them understand into depth.
As a head of a training institution, I look at this law as which has just come in as a very good move by government, and this law should have actually come much earlier than this time.
Shik manyen majuwo kudu ite dekri pa sukuru mi technical vocation. Juwo kudi ore lifario kuda para bungwen. Pini konyu ni daru peku ite dekri eni. Azilune kindewia sukuru man jutela mite dekri.
This law should have happened.
Juwo peku ite dekri eni. Azilune kindewia sukuru man jutela mite dekri ne. Kashunwet fancy Rakubenson Pastore West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Niwako maisha Ajumani district utenuyub ikum agwera ikum tuo malaria i district isha azilu na ni awia manwangre i district isha giwoko yub eni pinikoni nilwe nyamani jigu kesi pato malaria i district mira Jumani uzima ala nutie kulamba mazo. Shalo yore milwinyu tuo malaria munya iwingom dilpa World Health Organization karashel ko government mi Uganda utenu yub mishop dano ikum tuo malaria inindario padumira ngwen ore lifaria kupirario ya bish isa majubedu kaweshi bang dano I odiath madit mira Jumani Abidrabo Maxwell mute district coordinator uwe shukamaleng niya manang podute nungo yub eni kesi pato malaria obedo percent pirabishu ya bora I district esha redo unwangre niya percent ne ujui kupira rio ya bora I district ne ma ewe shu yub enu pishikonyo ni juigu kesi pato malaria ikindanu mikabedo esha.
Reduce the IRS. As of today we have 23% of the OPD attendance is due to malaria, meaning malaria is still a challenge to us. It contributes to 80% of our health burden in the country, being it testing, being it control, being it treatment. So because of this, the government has taken deliberate effort to introduce malaria vaccine into our routine immunization.
Sister Laila Olivia Ouma, mutie senior principal nursing officer I odiath madit mirarua udwa kufosh ni government man kalmanan wilembi yot kum ni woko yub eni.
As a mother in this country, I'll always say, let's not have any interruption in this government. Let us give this opportunity of development, of prevention to continue. Imagine for yourself, if you set a war in Uganda right now, shall we continue with what we have started? It will just die. And I also want us to appreciate this government. I'm not saying this maybe because I am campaigning or maybe there's something I want the government to do for me in particular. But I have lived for a long time under this government. And I have seen there's so many good things that has been done.
Honorable Kaijuka Mutie Jangeja will come out of BHP district Mira Jumani. Uwe shuju kuyub eni pini juigu. Kesi pa malaria district esha man bende silengi maluak dano mapole kaberu esha. Nyotu itenge minwangu ko nitenge payot kum azelo pa kesi pa malaria.
For the implementation and the fight of all what other people could not have fought. But we have sincerely participated and encourage our people to say history is done. One of it is said by the administration of this hospital is polio. Polio in Uganda is now history. It is because all what we are now seated here for was introduced, and our children were vaccinated, and hence at the end we don't see issues of polio in this country. And in international conferences, Uganda sincerely is recognized.
Taban data Peter Mute Jawang Jawingampi District Mira Jumani, Uluongu Jutala Matungtungi District Esha ni wo kamaleng mani tiu karashelo pelwenyu tuo malaria i District Esha.
When NRM came into power, it had an agenda. And the agenda was set. We had very many programs, but we are now reducing. We start today. Government has come now to think of how we can stop malaria and start with the children. As the years have been narrated, we start from 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, then the final one at 18 months. So when we start today, please keep those days. Keep those days in your mind. Immediately when you reach the 7th month, bring. The 8th month, bring. Then wait.
You Bishop Dani kumtua malaria enu tie pirawia mutie duya busia nishidu iduya parabora. Majube shiti yu pinindu pirawenu ya Shell. Iodiat matungtungi district Mira Jumani kashundwa tfansi nzima Alan West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Adwa kufoshiri de sheng matini ngati mite kanyan West Nile TV. Watunde jiki pala LEMB ANGEYA mide sheng matini mabinu sabu sel kubangsheng. Nyongate kashundwa tfansi imediri kanyan West Nile TV. Kuwe mapo mbinu winjala street talk, waste time, movie time, shuku.